What's up, everybody? I'm back with another tool deals video. I know I haven't seen you in 3 days. I took 2 days off. I'm still a little tired, but we need to get the show back on the road. So we're over at Home Depot today, and they have a special buy going on. We just sticking with Home Depot today. I gotta kind of get my sea legs back after taking just 2 days off. So I got a couple deals, a little more than a couple. So first up, let's just run through this. Milwaukee has a new tool. It's a orbital detail sander, and it is a 12 volt tool. Looks interesting. Here's an example of how you would use this thing. So I wasn't sure at first when it said detail. I'm thinking like cars or like fine trim or something. So I guess fine trim. I suppose you could do little corners and stuff on cars too. I don't know. So anyway, this whole kit is $2.99, and it comes with some interesting batteries. We have all high output batteries. We have a 5.0 high output battery and two 2.5 amp hour batteries. So 10 amp hours of battery and a 12 volt. So that's kind of equivalent to a M18 199 kit that gives you 10 amp hours of battery power and get this thing for an extra $100. If you need this, let us all know how it works, because obviously it's brand new, so that's kind of interesting. So anyway, I'll leave that there for you. Moving on, we have we're going to obviously get a little bit better. We have some hammer drill bits. So these are rotary SDS plus bits, and I needed some of these just a couple days ago. $21. I had to end up going to get some hearts from Walmart to work in just a regular hammer drill, and it was kind of rough going through that brick. I mean, it did okay. They did a decent job, those bits. Those were $10 for four. So you're getting 5 Milwaukee SDS Plus bits for $21. And that's obviously what I would have preferred, because I'd have ripped right through that brick. No problem with the rotary. So moving on, which is going to be another video in and of itself. I want to show you guys which hammer drills I use. I use the Bosch, and I use the Metabo HPT on. I use the Bosch on one hole, and I use the Metabo HPT on another hole. One was significantly faster and smoother, and it was interesting. So that's going to be another video, a quick one. I'll go over and just tell you why I like one over the other. All right, moving on, we have this Milwaukee little combo set right here. So you know that these Fastback utility knives are on sale for $20, and it's $5 more than last year and the year before, but it gave you two of the like baby ones. It didn't give you the one that had the screwdriver right here that was in the handle. This one was always like $25 by itself. So not bad. These wire strippers are quite good. I have them. I like using them. I used them yesterday. So yeah, very good. And then I have never used this. Now my whole thing with this little thing right here, this is like a consolation prize, because where are these bits stored? Did these bits could somehow be stored inside this thing or inside the handle, which would be preferred? I really dig this thing, but I don't know. But I've seen reviews on that little thing, and lots of people liked it. So I'm assuming each end maybe holds something. You could at least have two bits on you, the main ones you use often, and just kind of set the other ones aside. I don't know. But $45, and again, when you factor in that this is 20, this is 20, this is basically $4.95. So nice consolation prize there if you needed all of them. I don't usually advocate for buying batteries, but again, these new high output ones in the 12 volts variant, you're not going to find a whole lot of buy one get ones right now. And 159 for two high output 5 amp hour batteries isn't bad. So leaving that there too for any of you contractors out there. For if you DIYer at home, I don't recommend buying batteries straight up. You can always buy a kit and do something like that to get a battery cheap. But contractors, yeah, they can go ahead and do that. They rip through batteries daily, and of course it's a tax deduction for them. So go ahead and knock yourself out. It could be a tax deduction for you, homeowners too. That's you gotta let me know if you want that video. That's actually how this channel started. I made that video, but nobody paid attention to the tax stuff. They just paid attention to the deals, and so Tool Deals was born. But moving on again, DeWALT batteries, $200 for. This is a lot of amp hours for $200. A lot of variety here. You're getting a 2 amp hour battery, a 4 amp hour XR, a 5 amp hour XR, and a 6 amp hour XR for $199. I don't think I need to tell anybody that's a good deal. I mean, even if you just needed some batteries, like you were a DIY, you just like, look, I'm gonna just spend this 200 and I'm gonna have all the batteries I need. You would not be lying. In different sizes and variants, hey, this is not bad. So moving on. All right, you guys have seen this. I showed this to you like 2 weeks ago. All these different kits where you have a little drill or an impact, and the kits are all $99. Every single manufacturer has them. DeWALT, Makita, Milwaukee, Metabo, HBT. They all have the $99 deals right now. But for today, this $99 kit comes with a bunch of bits. All right, so if you were thinking about pulling the trigger on this, or you already did, you can easily just buy this and swap it out. Buy this one. Or let's say you already used the other one. You could buy this kit and just return this right here, this unopened drill. Keep the bits, return the unopened drill with your old receipt, okay, from like a couple weeks ago. And there you go, some free bits. Moving on. If you got the impact drive, you can do the same thing. This is coming with drill bits. And I find this funny. Now, this is what I think is funny about this. If you look closely, these are drill bits for a drill driver or a hammer drill, not for an impact wrench. Now, you can use drill bits in an impact wrench. Lots of people think you can't do that this can't drill holes. Yes, it can. You just got to make sure that you have bits like this that have a hex shank that fits into the actual hex collet of the impact driver. So you pull this back and it'll snap into place. These do not have that. You can look at these little small bits and tell that this does not have a hex shank. So this is actually reversed. This is supposed to come with the drill, and this set is supposed to come with the impact driver. And I'm wondering if they did that to be funny. Like, oh, you can switch it up now, you got to buy the other one. So they trying to make you spend $200 anyway. It's just to make sure these extra bits are correct. Moving on. So I want to talk about this real quick. I was going to ask you guys, whoever views this, to comment on its functionality, but because it's so highly rated and it's actually pretty inexpensive for a green line laser, and you know, they go out pretty far, 125 feet and 75 feet. But check this out. Look at all these reviews. Seed program, seed program, seed, every single review, seed program. And what that is when Home Depot sends people free tools. And when that happens, people are inclined to feel like they have to say it's perfect so they can keep getting free tools. This is the only guy who's like, man, this thing doesn't make any sense at all. DIY Dave. So, you know, you got to be careful with those types of reviews. You want straight up reviews, actual purchases, not seed program reviews. Boop, that's gone. Moving on to another crazy deal. At first, I looked at this and thought it was a brad nailer at first glance because of the price. And I'm like, wait a minute, this is a framing nailer. This framing nailer is normally $379 itself. So for an extra $90, basically, you're getting this $220 rocket light, which is actually on sale for $179 now. I don't know if it still is. I haven't checked it tool only, but it was for sale for $179 like last week. And you're getting two 6 amp hour high output batteries. Crazy deal. Incredible deal if you needed a framing nailer. This is the best deal you're going to find all year on a framing nailer. It's the best one I've seen all year, hands down. The only other deal I'd say was similar to this was the Metabo HPT framing nailer. It came with a kit, and it was $399. I'll be on the lookout for that again this year. During the holidays, it was like $399 or $349 for the framing nailer on sale, and you got a brad nailer kit free. That was crazy. But this is equally as good. This is also a very good deal. Moving on. So we have this. You guys see this all the time. $499 for this DeWALT kit, combo kit. Man, I mean, you got the XR oscillating tool, so it's their best oscillating tool. This angle grinder is their like baby angle grinder, but I like the ergonomics with the handle. Well, with the base of the tool here, because I like the trigger. But it's weak. It'll still get the job done, but it's not as powerful as any of the other big boys. You have a. It's funny because this really looks like it's a five. This looks like a five to me. It says 5.5. Doesn't look like it says 6.5, but but it's supposed to be a 6.5 inch circular saw, but that definitely looks like a five to me. Uh, then you have a hammer drill. This is a decent. It's the XR hammer drill. It's a decent hammer drill. You have kind of like this base model impact driver. It's not a super base, but it's like mid tier. It's like the first step into being brushless. Produces like 1,400 inch pounds. Flashlight and the orbital sander charger, basic charger with two 2 amp hour batteries and a 4 amp hour XR battery in this Tough System 1.0 case, which is not that great. For $4.99, this is an alright deal. It's alright. It's alright. I mean, it's nothing to write home about, but it's alright. And they have other ones for $5.99 over here, where that adds an extra battery. That don't do that, or adds an extra like jigsaw. Now the jigsaw is very good at adding an extra $100, and if you just went down and bought the DeWALT starter kit and got the jigsaw for free, you'd be paying 104. So I'm just saying that value is there at adding an extra $100 and getting the jigsaw. And of course, you have this starter kit here. I haven't gone over these for real. I went over this before the sale started. Everybody knows about these. I'll revisit them this week, though, just for those of you that are new. But yeah, this is one of them. The DeWalt starter kit. And as far as Home Depot is concerned, that's all DeWalt really has. And they have some decent tools to get for free, like the jigsaw. And we'll go over that in more depth tomorrow. So anyway, that's it for today's video. Kind of a short one, trying to regain my bearings, and I don't know, I'm stuffed up or something. But if you get any value from this video, I ask you to please like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for all your support, and I'll see you guys next time.